Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 11th of May, 2023. I hope you are keeping well, fit, and dandy, as they say. I shall get on with the New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle in just a second. I have been hearing the news of what was, or getting an idea of what was on the Donald Trump CNN thing that, of course, I would not watch, and neither should anybody else with any other sane human being, I should say. Of course, he did his usual stuff. What I wish, shall I give you a wish? A utopian wish, right? I wish that something that's not going to happen, but I wish it could happen, is that E. Jean Carroll now sues him again for $20 million every time he opens his mouth and says that what he said again, denying the verdict. He's been found guilty, right, for defamation, and he's defaming her again live on stage. I wish that she would get him every single time. But of course, that would be exhausting and terrible for her. So it's a ridiculous thing to even consider. But it's just a shame that because money is all he cares about, right? So if he was taken for 20 million every time, I mean, I know she got 5 million, but now that she's proved it and he has been found to have defamed her, it ought to be easier to prove, right? That would be nice. The other thing I wish, of course, CNN hadn't done it. It was obviously a ridiculous and terrible thing to be doing. But I wish that CNN could be made to pay her reparations as well for, maliciously putting on this liar who they know is going to say the same thing. It doesn't matter that they are going to try to rebut his lies. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't work like that, does it? It's so easy to tell a lie, and to rebut a lie takes 10 times the effort. There is a rule for that, isn't there? I've forgotten the name of it. There is a kind of rule for this idea of it's so easy. That's how these misinformation and disinformation sites get around it. They have something that appears like it might half be true, and they convince people. But to dispel that with an actual fact often takes a huge amount of effort. Anyway, utopian dreams again. I must stop doing this. Life is quite wicked at the moment. Let's see what's going on here. Let's jump straight in. We've got sevens blocking like this. That's going to give me a 7 there. I saw something else with the sevens. Yeah, here we go. 7 in this square here. Right, we've got sevens blocking along here and down here and up here. So that's got to be a 7, hasn't it? And so 7's up like so, and across here will give me the 7 there. And is there room for one more? That's what they used to say on the buses. Room for one more in London, not in Bangkok. Oh, we haven't finished. Why have we not finished? Because there's one missing from the middle. I thought that was the last one, but it wasn't. There we go. That was the last one. Now, we also have 4s blocking up here. This was something else I saw whilst chatting to you in my utopian fever. Okay. Right, but I haven't really looked at the grid seriously yet, though. Just happened to spot those things, so let's try to take a bit of time to have a proper study now, shall we? Right, so let's go through the numbers one by one and see if I can find anything useful. Not just the digits that I'm clicking, but others that also are in the same row or column. Yes, I am doing that as well when I can. So 4 and 6 need to go in these two squares here. Obviously, they're blocked from this block here. We don't have 4 and 6 in this row yet. So these missing squares here have to be 4 and 6. So across here, we're looking for 3, 5, and 8. And can we get the 3, the 5, or the 8? Well, I don't know. I can't see any. I can't see how to get them, but if that's 3, 5, and 8, here we are looking for 1, 2, and 9. So we'll have 9 across here and 9 down there. So that will be our 9. And then we'll be left with 1 and 2 in those squares. I don't know. I started going through the numbers one by one. Let's have another. Let's start again since I stopped. I've got quite a lot in this block over here, but I don't quite have enough. I can tell you what I do know. I know, okay, so ones are problematic. We have ones in these squares here. Threes are up here. Fours are across there, so 3 and 4 up here. Fives are here. Sixes are somewhere there. And then the 8s, yeah, so there's not quite enough. Almost, but no cigar. Oh well. Sevens are done already. Aha! Okay, we've got 8 blocking this square and 8 blocking this square. But we know that these are 1 and 2, we worked out earlier on. And so this is the only location for 8 in this column now. And because we know that this is 1 and 2, because we worked that out before, remember, we've got 3 blocking here, and so this will have to be a 3. And then we have 3 across here, and down here, and down there. That will put 3 into that square there. Two blocks this square here and 2 blocks this square here. So in the bottom row, that's where the 2 goes. In that row, bottom row, 6 blocks here, so that puts a 6 over here, and we'll finish that row with a 9, I believe. 9 blocks this square here, so 9 in those squares, blocking back that way, 9 blocking down here. Here's a 9. Oh, I almost thought I discovered something there, but no, it was not to be. All right, let's think again. This was 4 and 6, wasn't it? Do you remember? 6 and 4 were in these squares here. This was 6 and 4. And so what we're left with in these 3 squares is 2, 5, and 8. And now we've got 2 and 8 blocking up here. This must be a 5. Then 5 blocking up here and across here and up from there. Gives me a 5 there. What are we left with up here? 4, 6, 9, is it? 4, 6, 9, 1 in each row. So that's no good yet. If that is 4, 6, and 9, in here we will have 2, 1, 2, and 8, I think. So if one block's here, so this would be 2 and 8, and this is 2 and 8, right? Because we've got 2 and 8 blocking across here. This is 2 and 8, this is 2 and 8. And if these three squares contain 1, 2, and 8, we have the 1 blocking here. This must be 2, 8, this must be 2, 8. So I don't know what that means, but I shall investigate the other squares and see, just in case. So 2, 8, so we're looking for 1, 4, and 6. This is 4, 6, of course. Down here, do we know anything? No. Up here, do we know anything? No, we don't. So, so much for that. Another bright idea of mine down the pan, but, you know, such is Sudoku, right? Let's go round again, as the Doobie Brothers sang, as I often say. I'm really repeating myself, but I figure we have newcomers to the channel who haven't heard my silly comments before, so might be new to someone. Not enough blockages. 2, 8. Well, I'm taking too long for this video, so I'm going to have to put an end to the searching without pencil marks, because otherwise it's just going to take a ridiculous amount of time. So I will put in the pencil marks now. Those of you who have already sorted the game out without pencil marks, well done to you. Now I'm going to put in here the 3 and the 5, isn't it? And this was 1 and 2, wasn't it? Now down here, what do we know? We have 1s in those squares and 2s in those squares. 3. Oh, sorry, not 3. What am I talking about? 8, sorry. 8 across here. There we go. 8's in those squares. And then I think it's 5, isn't it, that we need? 5 blocking down here, yeah. 5 fits in those squares there. Okay. This block here has intrigued me for a long time. I can't finish it. I don't know. I don't know how to get a single from it, but I wanted to go across the middle here. This was 4 and 6, wasn't it? And this was I can't remember, but I should be able to work it out. A 2 and an 8. Oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Right. And I said I also had 2 and 8 here, but I don't think that helps. Right, let's try this out. 1s go in those squares there. 3s go in these squares here. 4s go in those squares there. 5s go in these squares here. 6s go... Aha! 5s and 6s across here. Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is not a 1. Let's remove candidate 1. And the other missing number is 8, which can still go in those squares. So actually it's not quite a fatal mistake yet. But it is good enough because... let me just check that this is complete. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 8 in those squares. So this can't be an 8. Let's remove that. We'll definitely have a pair of 5 and 6 here like this. But still can't quite solve this row yet. Okay. Right down here, what are we looking for? We're looking for 1s in those squares there. We're looking for 4s in any of them, I think. Also, we're going to have 4s up there, aren't we? And what's the last number here? Is it 6? So 6 blocks across here like that. Yeah, 6 is there, and of course 6 is up here. And the last number to place is 9 in those squares there. 9 blocks down here. That will give me a 9 across there as well. Right. In fact, let's do this block here. What do we know about 2s? Blocking like this. 2s go there. 4s, do we know anything? No, we don't. 4s can go anywhere. And 5s, do we know anything? Yes, blocking here. So let's go up to the top then. 1 blocks up here like this and across here. So we'll get 1s in those squares. 2 blocking up and across here. So 2s go there. 3 blocking up and across here like this means that 3s are possible there. 4 blocks across the bottom here. So 4 like that. 6 blocks across the middle and up here. So 6 in those squares. 8, what do we know about 8 blocks up the middle? Okay. And 9 like so. All right, I'm going to fill in the rest of this. So as I said before, 1s go there, 8s, 2s go here, right? And 8s go anywhere, don't they? Okay, right now we are all in. And so, yes, the 2-8 that I mentioned here before, and so maybe I should have realized it, but that has to be a 1. I guess that's probably what the notation free solvers understood. I did work out that was a pair of 2 and 8. I just didn't work out that that had to be that was only a 1 or an 8, and so therefore now is our 1. And that would have been useful if I'd worked that out, but I didn't. Oops, excuse me. Remove the 1 from there, remove the 1 from here, remove the 1s from there, like so. Now we have a pair of 4 and 6 here, and so this can't be a 4. It must be an 8, and then a 1 down here. So I'm assuming the game is going to be pretty straightforward from here on in. There's a lot of easy stuff to do, really, I think. Let's get rid of the 2 there. I suspect it's not going to be too tough from here on. This has got to be an 8. This will be a 2. 8 goes here. 2 is there. 3 there. 8 there. 8 there. 5. This square. 1 there. 5, sorry, 3. This is not 3. Okay, what's left? What's left? Where are you? Where are you? Well, we've got 4, 6 here and 4, 6 here, so this has to, well, you just, if you prefer, let's the 1 blocking across here if you want to do it like that. Get to the same answer anyway. It'll give us a 1 there, 4 there, 6 there, 6, 4, 5, 5, 6. Not a 6. Get rid of those 5s. Right, let's see what we need. Let's get rid of those 1s there, and when we do that, we're left with a 4. Oops. 4 in that square, 6 up there, 4 there, 9, 6, not a 6. We have the 8 already, so this must be our 2, and then the 9 goes there, gives me a 9 there, and we will get rid of the 9s. This is the only space for a 1 in this column now, so let's add the 1 there and remove candidate 1 from there. What else do we have already in this column? 8. We already have 8s, so we have to get rid of the 8s. And that will put an 8 into that square there. And the last number here, well, this has to be a 4 down here, doesn't it? And this is 2, 3 there, 4 there, and a 3 finishes off the puzzle for today. That's the New York Times hard level puzzle. Yeah, probably another 5 to 10 minutes, and I might have done it without notation, but you know, I have to call a limit on it, a time limit somehow, because these videos get outrageously long. So anyway, I'm sure a lot of you did manage to do that without pencil marks, but this is not a notation free channel. Okay, thanks, bye bye.